purpose of establishing a cap to the franchise fees to be collected from customers and setting a public hearing for February 27, 2012 at 7 p.m.
Move the ordinance to second consideration and set public hearing for 7 p.m. on February 27, 2012.
Second.
Any discussion? The only discussion I'd have is this is the result of an amended agreement between the city and Google, wherein Google promised the city $2.5 million worth of franchise fee, a maximum of, and then when it came time to do their construction, they came back and said they never intended to honor their original agreement, that they wanted different terms, and I voted against that change and will continue to vote against this ordinance. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Nay. So it moves to second consideration.
Ordinance 6150, amending Title I, Administration and Personnel, by adding thereto a new Chapter 1.62 entitled Public Arts Commission.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion?
Just that I have a few changes, but this is just on first consideration, so I'll bring them up next meeting.
Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Ordinance for third consideration.
Ordinance 6144, amending the zoning map as adopted by reference in Section 15.02.040 by changing the district designation of approximately 70.75 acres of certain grounds, premises, and property generally located at 103 and 115 West Broadway from C3 Central Business District to C4 Downtown Business District as set forth and defined in Chapter 15.05.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Walsh.
Abstain.
Watson.
Aye.
White.
Aye.
Brannigan.
Aye.
Head.
Aye.
Ordinance 6145, amending Section 15.02.040 by changing the district designation of certain grounds, premises, and property generally located in parts of Block 14 and 19, Hughes and Donovan's addition from R2 two-family residential to C2 commercial to R3 low-density multifamily residential as set forth and defined in Chapter 15.05.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion on the matter? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign.
Ordinance 6147, amending Chapter 15.20 I-1 Light Industrial District by amending Section 15.20.020 Principal Uses to add auction as a principal use.
Motion to approve.
Second. Any discussion on? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Ordinance 6148, amending Chapter 15.21 I-2 General Industrial District by amending Section 15.21.020 Principal Uses to add auction as a principal use.
Motion to approve.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolutions. Resolution 12-34, amending Resolution Number 08-301 by replacing the Grantee Municipal Homes Incorporated with the Grantee New Community Development Corporation, DBA NeighborWorks Omaha.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-35, authorizing the mayor to execute a contract with H.R. Green Incorporated for consultant services for the 2011 U.S. Environmental Protection Agency Brownfields Cleanup Grant for the former Cattleman Foundry site at South 11th Street and 2nd Avenue.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion on this matter?
I just have a question. I noticed that Art is here, and I apologize. I didn't get out of my neighborhood to make the study session this afternoon. On the $40,000 split between the city and iWest, Art, is that a 50/50 split? Do you know?
I'm not certain, that's Don Rose's grant.
And he's not here, I thought you might know. Okay, thank you.
I didn't read Iowa West involved in it. It's a state environmental cleanup brownfields is contaminated ground, and it's a 200 grant from the state with a 40,000 required match from the city.
And I thought it said something about
Yeah,
the
it
city
said
and
that.
Iowa West. Let me find it real quick. Matching funds in the amount of 40,000 required will be provided in part by Iowa West
Okay.
and community development funds. I'm not opposing this, I just had the question, I apologize not asking earlier.
That would have been property that was acquired in that corridor with Iowa West money, and so maybe there's some money still in that pool that.
Okay.
Any other questions in that regard? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-36, granting approval of a tax abatement on improvements made to real property at 32 Dillman Drive in the Pine Ridge Urban Revitalization Area during the 2011 tax assessment year.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion on this? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-37, granting approval of tax abatement on improvements made to real property at 1406 7th Avenue in the Indian Creek South Urban Revitalization Area during the 2011 tax assessment year.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there any discussion on this matter? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-38, amending outdoor dining design guidelines, policy, and procedures for private use in the public pedestrian right-of-way in the downtown C3 and C4 districts for the purpose of alcohol and non-alcohol beverages and/or food consumption.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-39, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute an agreement with the Iowa Department of Transportation, addendum number 2011-3-081A to agreement number 2001-3-081 in connection with the I-29 and I-80 interstate improvements.
Motion to approve.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-40, abolishing the engineering technician position and creating an engineer 2 position in the Public Works Department.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-41, authorizing the mayor to execute the offer to buy acceptance between the City of Council Bluffs and Bungie North America Incorporated for the acquisition of the grain elevators.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion in this matter? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-42, approving a 3-year labor contract between the City of Council Bluffs and CWA clerical technical employees.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolutions of intent to dispose of a property right by entering into a 5-year leasehold agreement for a portion of the public right-of-way adjacent and contiguous to outdoor dining leases for 6 businesses located in the 100 block of West Broadway as requested, and setting a public hearing for February 27, 2012, 7 p.m. for the following: Resolution 12-43, Glory Days; Resolution 12-44, Barley's; Resolution 12-45, German Beer House; Resolution 12-46, Fiddler Monkey; Resolution 12-47, Dixie Quicks; and Resolution 12-48, Venue 162.
Move resolution J1 through 6 at public hearing for 7 o'clock on February 27th, 2012.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Same sign if you're against.
Resolution 12-49, amending the fees for ambulance service.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign.
Resolution 12-50, setting a public hearing for February 27, 2012 at 7 p.m. to gather public comments regarding a planned pre-levy authorization of the future issuance of general obligation bonds not to exceed $15.8 million for essential corporate purposes.
Motion to approve.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign.
Applications for permits and cancellations 8A through B.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion on that matter?
Just have a question. Do we know if 164 West Broadway is going to want to have the outdoor dining, like all the
They're here.
properties
You want them to?
in J?
You-
You have to come up here to the,
I'm GK Gammon. I represent Rule 11 that's applying for the liquor license tonight. A slight correction to your agenda. It's actually 144 West Broadway. And would it be expedient to speak about the front portion tonight? Because we're not exactly what that entails. That we've been there such a brief amount of time. We're not certain what the requirements are or what the lease options are.
Probably a good idea to meet offline with the city attorney, and he can outline what the requirements are.
We can go ahead. We have a sufficient amount of space behind our building.
But if you would, expedite that as soon as possible, because it will cause us to have to do some installation of fencing and to order the fencing for that, so that you get the full benefit of the entire season. The sooner you talk to him, the better.
Okay, we'll set an immediate time goal on that so we don't hold up the process.
Okay, thank you.
and he's right over there, the city attorney.
Okay, anything else? Discussion on that item? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. This is the part of the agenda. If there are any citizens here tonight that would like to speak to the council in regards to any issues, this is your opportunity. If you would like to speak to the council, please come forward to the podium and state your name and address for the record. All right, anybody from the council have any other business they would like to discuss tonight?
Well, I just want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day, which is celebrated tomorrow, and thank the Wagagram dogs that were out delivering Valentine's Sunday, today, and tomorrow. That was kind of a little fundraiser for the animal shelter.
And I'd like to add, I'd like to invite the public. I'm opening my council constituency office this Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to noon at the 4th floor of the Park Building. There's a ribbon cutting at 9, but you're welcome to come visit me and let me know your concerns between 9 and noon.
And then at the study session this afternoon, the Health Department Director, Don Dirks, brought forward a contest that Red River Waste Solutions, who is the refuge carrier for the city of Council Bluffs, a contest they are going to have. And for those at home, to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to hear about this, it's a recycling theme, and the theme is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Those eligible are all children in grades 3 and 4 in Council Bluffs area schools. Hopefully all 15 schools that have 3rd and 4th graders will enter the contest. Each school will pick, the school themselves will pick the top 2 posters to send in for final judging. The city of Council Bluffs City Council will select the top 4 winners and announce their selections at the April 9th meeting. Bluffs Arts Council then will come up with a scoring technique based on artwork, creativity, and interpretation of the theme. And then the winners will be awarded prize money, and it says the top 3 winners, but it's got money for the top 4, and so I will assume it's the top 4 prize winners will receive prize money for their school's art department. First place being $1,250, second place $1,000, third place $750, and then fourth place $500. And the top 4 winners will get to have their recycling artwork placed on Red River's recycling trucks that pick up the blue bins, and they'll be placed on there for a year, and they'll be on display during Celebrate CB Pride Parade. So local art teachers that are teaching 3rd and 4th grade, this is a great way for you to get some cash to help your classes, and hopefully all 15 schools in town will take part. With that, I adjourn the meeting. Thank you, and that's it for tonight.